What's going on, people? Yo, 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 we are here live. I told you all I will be here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm waiting for my guest, Jola-Grace Emmanuel, to come on. How you guys doing? Okay. It's a beautiful Wednesday here. I'm waving at everybody. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody here. We've not been on Instagram Live for a while. Yep, I'm waiting for my guest, Jola-Grace Emmanuel, to come on. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody here. Ni, One Love, I am Favorable, The Real Chinenye, Ngozi, Chocolate Princess, The Real Chinenye, Lady Dave G. Okay. All right, quick shout out to everybody. Okay, Jola-Grace is here. My guest is here. Let me see. Let me. I'm waiting for Jola-Grace. Hi guys, how are you doing, everybody? Look at her. Okay, people. My guest is here, Jola-Grace Emmanuel. Okay.
Hi,
How you
hi,
doing,
hi.
Jola?
I'm all right. Thank you very much. And you?
I'm doing very
Can you
well.
hear
I'm doing
me?
very
Can you
well.
hear me properly? You can hear me well.
Absolutely loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Oh, awesome,
Awesome.
awesome. How's the
Okay.
weather?
Weather is good here. It's beautiful. How is the weather in the UK? I know it's cold, but is it still cold?
1 minute is warm, the next minute is cold. It was -1 this morning. A few
Yeah.
days ago, it was 20. Can you just imagine that?
Oh wow. Oh wow. So it's just it's a question of you leaving home. If you're leaving home, you leave home with like you leave home with the luggage because
Exactly.
just in preparation for whatever the weather is going to be at any point in
Mm-hmm,
time.
mm-hmm.
If it remains cold, you're warm, okay? Because and if it goes hot, you just take things off because you can't just wear
Exactly.
your entire closet out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow, awesome, awesome. Okay,
Correct.
okay, people. Good to have you here, Jala. And we will be talking about activate your passion. Okay, people. So this is the thing. Jala has there's a master class we have coming up. It's on the 17th of April. All right. If you haven't registered, please go to her profile and the link is there for you to register. All right. Please, people, I'm looking forward to it's a masterclass. And the thing is, whatever we're going to talk about today, we're talking about activating your passion, okay? And it's not going to be as extensive and as elaborate as the masterclass. You want to be part of that masterclass. And of course, the likes of the catalyst himself, Larry Olushola, is going to be on.
My,
So I'm honored to even be part of it, okay, people? So you really want to be there. Okay, you want to
exactly.
register for that. Okay, so guys, please go to Jola's profile. The link is there. Just go and register and be a part of this masterclass. It promises to be informative. It promises to be insightful. It promises to be worth your time. Okay, all right,
Right. Thank you,
all
thank
right.
you, thank you, thank you. Right. So I know that I'm your guest, but I'm still going to
Yeah,
interview you. That's
it's
weird.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Right. So thanks for that, for just talking about the program. Yeah. So we're having a master class, like he said, on the 17th of April 2021. And it's going to be impactful. It's going to be life-changing. But I mean, we just want to give you a teaser tonight. And I'm going to get Joseph to just not just share theories, but share some of his personal story, because when we talk about passion, it's a very deep thing, and a lot of people have suffered because of passion. They've had heartaches. Their mental health has been affected, just because they got this passion thing all wrong. So before we actually start digging deep into passion, Joseph, well, I can see everybody knows you, but still tell us who you are. Who is Joseph Benjamin?
Okay, fantastic. I feel like I've said this like a zillion times in the course of my life and career, okay, but it's fine because most times it's good for clarity. And of course, it's best practice wherever you walk into, introduce yourself, whoever you are, regardless if people know you. Okay, I'm Joseph Benjamin. For all of you who know, I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a speaker, okay, and a TV
And
show
it's
host.
a life coach.
Yes, and a soon-to-be life coach. You heard her. Yes, I'm working on that. I'm working on getting my certification to be a life coach. Okay, because I want to be certified as a life coach. Okay, let's take this to the next level beyond just yay doing it here and there. You get it? So
Mhm.
that is who I am. All right, that is who I am in a nutshell. It's all in, it's everything is just, it borders down to creativity and human empowerment and mental, building people's mental capacity.
Mm,
That is
thank
who
you.
Joseph Benjamin is.
Wow. I can see a lot of people that have signed on. I just want to say hello,
Okay.
hello, hello, everybody. Let me post the link and a few information.
Okay.
So if you can just pin that for me, Joseph, please. I'll just post it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. Have you posted? Have you put it?
Yes, I just put it on now.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-huh. I'm waiting for it.
Do you want me to paste it again?
Yes, please do, because you know there are a lot of messages rolling up here. Let me see.
I just
Uh,
pasted it again. Can you see it?
okay. I have to scroll up and try to look for it. Uh, hey
Hi,
people.
Stephanie.
Hi everybody. Hi Stephanie. Hi,
Hi,
because I'm trying to see everyone who's here. Oh, Adesua, Auntie Adesua. Oh my goodness. Wow.
good evening.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks.
Okay. So I'm trying to look for the link.
I've
What
I've pasted it
what you
like a
post?
million times. Okay,
I
now I
wonder
pasted
why
it
I'm not seeing it.
again.
I
Just go
wonder
to
why
the bottom. Go to the bottom of the messages.
I've scrolled all the way to the very bottom, so I can't see it. Wow. Auntie Adesua, good to have you here. Hi everybody. Tolu, how
Hi,
are
Sophie.
you?
Hi, Jola.
LB Cakes, Zara, Adiola, how are you? Stephanie Brown, Chica, how are you doing? Oh wow. Jola, I haven't seen it. Nick, my brother.
Pasted it again. Anyway, let's just continue.
Let's
Just
continue.
what is your understanding of passion? Because we talk about passion, passion, passion. What I mean, from your point of view, how will you
Mhm.
describe passion?
First of all, let's go to the very basics. Okay.
Mm,
Passion. The word passion, first of all, is derived from a Latin word,
mm,
passio, okay, or the late yeah, passio, and then of course, obviously, eventually pulled out to be passion. And what is passion? Passion is a desire, a strong will, or a drive towards a particular thing. That is passion. Okay,
mm,
and passion could be applied to literally anything. It all depends on what you are pursuing. Okay, so for me, that's the explanation of passion. It's a strong will, a strong desire, for something. You're drawn, you're pulled to a particular thing. Okay, yes, that is passion. That is passion.
mm,
So, and it depends on whatever it is that you're being pulled to. Yeah.
mm, mm. That's awesome. So, passion is a strong desire, it's a strong will.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does passion have to do with our purpose?
Wow. Okay. The thing is, purpose, first of all, is what a thing is about. Just
Mm,
like if I take a phone now, and if I take a phone and I probably maybe I can't play football or soccer depending on what part of the world you're in, because for
mm,
we Africans it's football, okay, but for those who are in this part of the world it's called soccer. You can't
soccer.
play soccer with a phone, okay? A
Mm,
phone is meant for for calls and for probably text. Okay, it's the purpose. It's a mobile office. Depending, some people work off their phone. You understand, and so you cannot use the use of the phone is for that. So if you're using it for something, you're abusing the purpose for that thing. So purpose, first of all, is what a thing is for, who you're about, what you are about. Okay, so your purpose defines the direction in which your life should go towards. That's what you've been created for. That's what you've been made for. That's what you've been made for. So when you do not use a thing, if a thing is not being if a purpose for a thing is not being applied to that thing, then abuse of that purpose is inevitable. Okay, so when you so your purpose, now defining your purpose, understanding your purpose now would then help fuel whatever passion, because first of all you have to have a firm conviction of your purpose, what your purpose is about. Then that is what will build the passion to achieve that purpose, because your purpose drives you towards who you are. Your purpose is pulling you. It's more like destiny. Like sometimes people apply to like, okay, destiny and all. Your purpose pulls you to who you are. Then the passion to achieve that, your purpose, okay, fuels like a desire to go. You know, like I said, passion is a desire for a thing, being drawn to a thing, okay? Yeah, so the connection is, you first of all define, because the thing is, you can't build a house from the very top. You build a house from the bottom. Yeah. Okay? You build a house from the bottom. So building from the bottom takes you up. It takes you up.
Sorry, I'm looking at the comments.
Do you understand?
I'm getting to it, don't worry.
So you understand? It builds you up. It builds you up. Okay? So from the bottom, because the bottom, creating the foundation gives you a strong base for whatever it is you want to put on top. Okay, so you discover the purpose, then the purpose, okay, the purpose haven't been discovered, gives you clarity for what you're supposed to head for. And that conviction about your purpose now builds a passion for you to achieve that purpose. So that's the connection.
Thank you. You know, it's amazing. It's funny how we're talking about purpose and we're talking about passion. And I'm just going to go into this now. Sometimes people don't understand your purpose. People don't understand your passion. And like somebody is saying there that this is boring. So
oh, no,
in life, no, I know. No, I'm just going to use that. I'm
one of these people, yeah.
Passion. And the reason why you need to understand your purpose and your passion. Because if you don't understand your purpose and your passion, you find yourself in boring situations. You find yourself in boring circles. You find that you're getting into relationships and something doesn't just, there's no, like you said, that strong desire is not there. Could it be that you guys are not following the same passion, or you guys are not following the same purpose? In fact, sometimes you think that this is your passion, you think that this is your purpose, and you're following it, but it becomes a task. It becomes so hard. It becomes so boring. And you're like, oh, I don't know whether I should be doing this. Perhaps it's a sign that you're actually not in your passion or not in your purpose. Now, Joseph, I want to hear your story. Tell us your story. How did you discover your passion? How did you discover your purpose?
Okay, see. Okay, like I said, okay, the purpose, okay, defines who you are. And if we can be sensitive enough and attentive enough, okay, your purpose is not far-fetched. It's right there. Because a lot of times we're looking so far away and trying to get solutions and answers for what is right in front of us. Okay, why? Because most times the supposed thing we're looking for, or what we think, where we think our passion, or I mean our purpose lies, it doesn't look, you know, first of all, like, okay, fine, our purpose has been defined, that okay, it might not look interesting to you, and you feel like it might not be it. And then we feel like where it's supposed to be, our purpose is supposed to come in this shining bright light and glittering. Okay, it's supposed to come in this shining bright light and glittering. But the funny thing is, a lot of times our purpose, okay, our purpose is right in front of us, and sometimes it's hidden. You understand? Our purpose sometimes it's hidden in a lot of the very uninteresting and yeah, let me use uninteresting. It's hidden in this very uninteresting package, and you feel like because it's probably not as popular. Maybe it's not what everyone is pursuing. Let me pursue this. No. Okay, so like I said, it's usually in front of us, but the thing is, we're looking elsewhere. You know that saying that says what you're looking for in Sokoto is inside your Shokoto. Do you understand? You get it?
Translate
But the
English.
problem is you're looking towards Sokoto, but it's right there. But because it's not as elaborate, you understand, as what you want, you feel like, oh, okay, no, this is not it. Okay, so and your purpose is usually it comes naturally to you.
Mm.
Listen to yourself. That one thing that you find yourself constantly gravitating towards, or that one thing that you feel like it's a problem, that every time you see it or you hear it, you're drawn towards proffering a solution to that thing. That is probably the purpose you have been created for. That is probably the thing you've been drawn for. I pulled this from Mike Murdoch, listening to Mike Murdoch years ago at the maiden edition of Winning Ways, which
Mhm.
at the maiden edition of Winning Ways back in the day then, Mike Murdoch said, that one thing that you're constantly drawn to naturally, look
Mm.
very closely. That might be your purpose. That might just be the thing that you've been created for,
Mm.
created to do. You might just be the answer, the solution. That is it. So for me, I discovered who I am I would say I've been drawn to the creative industry. I've been drawn to the arts. Okay. I've been drawn to everything creativity. I just sit and things just it just comes like that. And for so long, of course, I started from there and then eventually, of course, pulled away. And then for so long, when I sit back, there have been times when I struggled to like, no, but I then see the fact that, look, these things come to me naturally. I sit down, Jola, I sit down, I could write songs out of anything. You see, from this conversation right now, I could write a song. Okay.
Mm.
I look at the creative edge of something. I'm on set and I look at something, I'm like, okay, no, why don't we sound this way? Why don't we say it this way? So over time, that has made me understand that I have been gifted with this. This is my lane. This is who I am. This is the
Mm.
path I should follow.
Mm.
Okay. And then over time it built a strong passion. I've been like so passionate about, look, excellence, like let me stand out in my own regards. Okay, it's not being in competition with anyone, because they're two different things. You could be
Mm.
passionate to try to be better at what you do. Okay, there's a thin line between being passionate to be better at what you do and trying to be like every other person.
Mm.
Do you
Mm.
understand? And trying to be like
That's
every other
that is
person.
really good. Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So for me, I
See,
understood that.
Auntie is on your case tonight, Joseph.
Hey,
He's
and
on your
oh
case.
my goodness, exactly. Yet we don't see him again. What's going? Hey, Auntie Adesua, we miss you on our screens. Oh, not enough great. Auntie, not enough great leading men. Auntie, I understand. Auntie, at some point, you'd have to take an exit, and that exit is not necessarily because you are tired of the system. No, that exit is to also to rediscover. There's certain dimensions to yourself that you can't
Mm.
discover and define until you separate yourself from what seemingly has been what you've been used to. Okay,
Wow.
so when you separate yourself like that, it helps you refocus, it helps you rediscover those
Mm.
dimensions of yourself that
Mm.
needs to be applied to who you are to make you more effective.
Mm.
Okay, Auntie.
Mm.
So those times
That, that's good.
Auntie, it has to happen. Okay, Auntie, see, you must join a cappella tonight then.
So also, I think she also asked that what is your purpose? So what would you say is so I mean there's something that is exciting me about what you just said is your purpose builds your passion. So you find your purpose first, and then the passion is like the fuel, to your purpose. It's something that actually your it keeps you going. I think that's really, really, really awesome. So what is Joseph Benjamin's purpose? She said she's waiting. Don't worry, I'll back you up. I'll back up for you.
So for those of you who are waiting, Sam, we have a master class, okay? So if you don't forget to register for that master class on the 17th, okay? It'll be a lot more extensive, it'll be a lot more elaborate, okay? Don't forget and go to Jola's profile, and the link to register is right there,
My
okay? And
profile.
I said to you, the catalyst, Larry Olushola himself, will be part of that masterclass, okay? I'm honored to be a part of it. What is my purpose? My purpose is to create happiness. Listen, I'm getting somewhere. My purpose is to create happiness, okay? And that happiness, all right, that happiness is born out of me living who I am, living what I've been created to do. Because in fulfilling what you've been created to do, you bring happiness to the lives of people. Why? Because you're living who you are. You're being true to your call, okay? You're being true to your call. And of course, people love what I do as an actor. The people who say, look, if your face is on a poster, I will watch that film because I know it's fantastic. Okay. And that has come over time for me discovering who I am, what I'm meant to do. Okay. And it then gives happiness to people. Okay. And people have said, oh, your song is so beautiful. Your song inspires. Your song has blessed me. All right. That creates happiness. All right. So understanding your purpose, all right, and living your purpose, okay, blesses lives. It's not just for you. That's what people don't understand. Because that thing that you've been called for, there's an entire generation. There's an entire generation waiting to align. They're waiting to align. They're waiting for you to align. Because the moment you align
I
and
think
start
this
following,
is deep, Joseph, because you said your purpose is to create happiness. And because a lot of people, they have no idea. And I really don't want us to go into the master class now. This is supposed to be a teaser, because I
yeah.
think already, because I think this is profound, because somebody would think, oh, is your purpose not to be an actor? Or is your purpose not to be a singer? Or is your purpose not to do comedy or, MC or compare and all of that? But you just like the way you summarize. So if you want to know how to, some people are there and they think that, okay, this is my purpose, that is my purpose, this is my purpose. I love doing this, I love doing that. But the way you have put everything inside one circle, my purpose is to create happiness. And how do I create happiness? I create happiness by doing this, by doing that, by doing this, by doing that. So if you really want to learn how to actually understand, find out what your purpose is, your own unique purpose, you need to register for that masterclass. If you go on in my bio, let me see if I can. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't know why you can't see.
I don't know
No,
why.
I've just put my handle in there. So can you see my handle?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. I
Okay,
can
so if
see
you can
that.
see my handle, just pin that so that people can go to my handle and click on the link in my bio to register. Now, I want to ask you, Joseph, have you ever felt frustrated with your purpose, with your passion? Have you ever felt frustrated along your journey?
Jola.
Mm,
Frustration is an understatement. Definitely. See, look, there's something I also want to drop here. If through your journey
mm,
you have never felt the urge or the need to give up,
mm.
then you've not truly begun. You have not
Wow.
understood. You have not discovered it
Mm,
yet.
mm,
Okay?
mm,
Remember, remember, let me go a bit spiritual here.
mm,
Jesus, from the very beginning, his purpose was to come and reconcile man back to the Father.
mm.
His purpose from birth to everything, the purpose was the cross. At the end of the day, he
Mm,
understood that purpose from the very beginning. But then it got to the point when he said, look, Father, can this cup pass
Wow.
over me? Can it pass over me? He understood his purpose from the very beginning. God personified in man understood his purpose from the very beginning. But at the 11th hour, he said, God, can this pass over me? And then again said, nevertheless, not my will, but yours. He was at the point of giving. He was at the verge of throwing it all in, like, please. So when you discover that purpose, when you understand that purpose, that who you are, it's not going to be a day at the beach. No. No. It's a progressive journey that will have hoops for you to climb over. It will have a lot of obstacles. But the passion to fulfill that purpose will keep you going. Will keep you going. Will keep you going.
So share,
Jola, the passion of the cross, the passion of the cross, knowing that the cross will reconcile man back to the Father. The passion kept him going. The passion kept him going.
That's deep. That's deep. I mean, looks like we're going to start hearing Pastor Joseph soon.
No, forward. No, please.
Well, that's part of creating happiness. Because this is just so deep.
Creating happiness.
Yes, now you create happiness. So that's part of creating happiness. In fact, you see, I think that you must just go and register for the masterclass, because somebody can say my purpose is to create happiness, but you need to know how, exactly how. You need to know what is your own forte, because a lot of people follow other people's passion. They follow other people's dreams and purposes. Now, share, do you have a story? I know you have stories. Can you share one very, very, very briefly with us? Probably where you were at the verge of giving up because you were frustrated, maybe money wasn't coming in, because at the end of the day, having a purpose, having a passion, you still need to eat. You're not going to go to the supermarket and put things in your grocery, your basket, and then tell the cashier that I'm going to pay with my passion. I'm passionate. I'm passionate. I'm so passionate.
Bill it to my passion account.
No. As far as they're concerned, they need money. So, because that's one of the things you're going to be learning at the masterclass, how to monetize your passion, how to monetize your purpose. So tell us that story. We're waiting.
Okay, see, there are several points through the course of my career, my journey, that I've had the urge to give up. You understand? And let me just use the most recent. Okay, I know I've spoken. We talk. You understand? You and I, like, for those who don't know, Jola and I have been like we've been friends for the longest. People, do you understand? And you literally know my journey. Okay, because it comes off a place of strengthening. Okay, we share, we talk, and all of that stuff. You know. And let me use the most recent.
Yeah, I soup today. I bet it's okay.
Let me put water in my mouth so I don't talk anymore.
Oh dear.
Okay, like I said, the most recent, which is when I moved, like moving from Nigeria to here, to the States. Okay, I had a desire, and that desire was growth. Okay, because that's another thing that we should put at the back of our minds. Okay, purpose grows. Okay, there's also a growth process to it. You understand? You're constantly growing, learning, and all of that. And that desire to move out of Nigeria was growth. I wanted more. There was a desire to just be more, increase my capacity. Okay, just when you feel like you've gotten to a point where, like, look, there's nothing more. Like, you know, like I always say to people, you know, in life, as you progress in life, make sure that you don't just create room that will accommodate your now. Okay? Because if you create room to accommodate just your now, then what happens when you grow? No. Create room to accommodate your now and your tomorrow. So that way it can accommodate your growth. Okay? And so I got to that point where I'm like, okay, no, like, you know, I need to break out, I need all of that. And I've in life, I've always been someone who loves to take risks. I'm like, hey, boom, I want to, like, it's achievable, it's doable. I always put my heart to it. I'm like, okay, go, based off of who I've grown up to be. And there I come. I'm like, I know that, look, moving to America, you know, a lot of people have said, look, it's not going to be easy. You're an African, yada, yada, yada. You are black. And come on, it's not easy for black people to break into the industry, blah, 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 blah. And people say, look, what about your career? What is going to happen to your career? Yada, 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 and all that. I said, don't worry. I am the career. Wherever I go, the career goes.
Wow.
All right.
You are the career.
I am the career. Wherever I go, the career goes. The career is not tied to a geographical position or location. No, it is not static. It's progressive, it grows, it moves. Okay, I am the career. I said, if you have that mindset, then you're not limited. Nothing can stop you. Regardless of what you see in front of you, you're going, because you know that, look, anything is achievable. I said, don't worry, people. Of course, a lot of people keep saying, when are you coming back to Honolulu? Yeah, baby, and all that. You understand? And hey, look, you still have an amazing career. I say, yes. But the thing is, if you get to a point where, you see, you get to you get to a point where that passion to achieve that purpose is driving you to gain more grounds. Not because you are in some form of competition, you know, but because you just know that, yes, there's another dimension, there's another level to attain in this thing, okay? And I moved. And coming here, I knew it was like, hey, like, okay, what's it? And then you get here, you're thinking that, look, it's going to be all peaches and roses. You get here, they say you have an amazing resume you have an amazing body of work, you're not a rookie, yada, 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 all of that. And then I think it's going to be, boom, Joseph, let's get in, Hollywood, boom. No. Then I have to understand that, Joseph, you have to start from the very beginning.
Wow.
I've been at this for over 20 years. I've been in this industry for over 20 years, okay? And then you get to a point where they tell you have to start from the very beginning. You have to start from the bottom up, okay? And then I understood I had to unlearn everything I have understood to learn what I need to learn, to become what I need to become. Do you understand? That was the hardest process. And then I said, okay, look, it was humbling. I'm like, okay, fine. But how am I going to do it? And blah, 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 all of that. Then it's as if nothing is happening, as if it's not going to work, as if, like, I'm like, okay, what do I do? How do I, like, you know what? Man, this acting thing. And you know, there's been stories about, a lot of us Africans, especially Nigerians who leave Nigeria, who've been in the industry, they move abroad, and next thing, their career, everything about them just dwindles away. Okay? Absolutely. At that point, I'm like, you know what, why don't I just leave this thing and just, you know, just hop into a regular 9 to 5, man. I've done my best, you know. I've given at least over 20 years to the industry. It's okay. It's fine. Come on. Like, it's okay. Hang your boots. You understand? And the passion to achieve that purpose said, no, Joseph. And you know what he kept saying? He said, this journey,
you are the career.
You've this journey that you've embarked upon, all right, it's not just for you. It's for that guy, that young chap out there, that young girl that has been told that, look, it's not possible. You are taking this path. You are walking this path to make them understand that it is possible. If you give up now, how does it follow? He said, no one puts their hand to the plow and looks back. No.
Mm.
I had to keep, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, as hard as it, keep going. Keep going. Okay, well, what'd you do? How'd you do? Okay, but you need to feed. How'd you pay your bills? I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because in Nigeria, acting and being in the creative industry is all I've known. That's what pays my bills. That's all I've done for
Mm.
over 20 years. And I
Just,
came here, I'm like, okay,
people
how do I
ask
do? Like,
for, sorry, Joseph. People are asking for us to pin the topic. I just put another one. Can you see it now?
wow, yeah, wow. Where is it? Where do you? Nope, I haven't seen it. Um, I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Okay. Um, wow. Okay. Shoot, I haven't seen it. Okay. Let me just put it. Activate your passion.
Okay.
Let me just put it.
So activate your passion masterclass, and
Uh,
that's happening on the 17th of April, 2021.
um, ah. Ooh, I'm sorry, people.
Yeah, no problem. So if you're yet to register, go and register. Go to my link, go to my bio. The link is in my bio, and then you can register for that masterclass. We are having the catalyst himself, Larry Olushola, is going to be facilitating. Joseph is going to be facilitating. Gbemi Fasasi is going to be facilitating, and of course myself. It's
Yes,
going to happen virtually, and yeah. You can register,
absolutely.
go to my bio. Thank you. Thank you, Adiola. Okay,
Yes.
awesome.
Okay.
Mm, mm,
Great.
mm,
So, like, as I was saying, I'm like, okay, what do I do? This is all I've known. This is all I've done. And you have to pay your bills. I'm like, okay, here we go. Jola, the passion to, and I had to look for what would be able to give me the flexibility to
mm,
book a gig, do auditions when my agent sends me auditions. Okay. I got signed to a great agent here, one of the top 3 in the Southeast market. Part of that made me understand, look, you're on the right path, but I'm like, okay, I need something. But if I do a regular 9 to 5, it's not going to help. How am I going to do it? I'm like, Chola, passion creates
mm.
those ways for you. All right.
Wow.
Pick up my car, Jola. I had to start driving for Uber, drive for Lyft.
Wow.
Okay. I had to pay my bills.
Wow.
Deliver packages for Amazon with an Amazon truck.
Mm,
That
mm,
makes it flexible for me to pursue this and achieve this. And guess what,
mm.
Joe?
And
Guess
it's
what?
passion that kept you going.
Oh my goodness. And then, okay, working on that path, like next thing, I booked the Greenleaf gig. And everywhere
I
blows
was
up.
going to
People are
come
like,
to that. How did that happen? How did that happen?
oh
See,
man,
guys, you need to register for the masterclass so you can learn
y'all need
how.
to register.
I mean, listen to what he's saying. But then he appeared in green leaf. That is huge. That is
Absolutely.
huge.
Absolutely. July, and that
How
was
did that
what.
happen?
and
Passion.
see, and see, look, this is it. Because the thing is, you have to have a conviction. You have to have a conviction. No one is going to convict you. No one is going to tell you that this is the path to follow. Because I
Mm,
promise you, okay,
mm,
I promise you, people will tell you what they think you should do. And what
mm,
happens at the end of the day, you end up living your life for them.
mm,
Okay?
mm,
You're not living true to who you are supposed to be.
mm.
So
Wow.
you'd have to discover this yourself. You'd have to understand it. And the only way you can, one of the best ways is,
Mm.
did you see what I did, people? Shut out the
So we
noise.
tell them the master class. We'll tell them how in the master class. We
Oh
don't
my
want to let the
goodness.
cat out
Sorry,
of the
Jola had to
bag.
just bring me back. Jola had to bring me back home.
Yeah.
Bring me back home, like, please.
We have about 10 minutes more, Joseph. I know you've
Yeah.
said a lot about your story, but what is the impact of trying? Because you started talking about how you had to pay your bills and all of that. And there's probably, some people out there and they're thinking, okay, I mean, I would use the typical example of what a lot of people find themselves doing. They find themselves in the banking industry where they're working, I mean, 10 hours, 9 hours, they don't really have a life. And yet, there is that purpose they know they are supposed to be pursuing. There is that passion, they're supposed to be pursuing. What is the impact of, finances, money, when it comes to achieving our purpose? Is your purpose supposed to bring you money?
Your purpose can bring you money if you're living if you're living your purpose.
Mm.
Not that you're living a purpose that society has defined for you to live. Okay? And living your purpose immediately might not bring you the money, but eventually will. Why?
Mm.
Because it's a natural, it's more like it's a natural attraction, sort of like your purpose is opening pathways, okay, to bring in what you need to increase your capacity. But in doing it, you're being true to that purpose. You're not, because that is who you are. Because then dimensions of how to create, of dimensions of how to live that thing and operate in the fullness of it will be open to you, because this is who you are, not what society is defining for you. Not what society is defining. Yes, living the purpose that society defines for you, yes, it will create that money for you. Definitely, absolutely. But is that who you are? Is that the path you're supposed to follow?
Mm. Mm.
Is that the path you're supposed to follow? It's not. Will you get that fulfillment and happiness? No, you won't. You will not. Because you've allowed the system or society, as it were, to help to define who you're supposed to be. That's why you see people are living frustrated lives. Frustrated lives. Because, like, I have to, this is what it's, then no, this is how it's supposed, this is, no. Or you see that person is doing music, and all of a sudden you feel like, oh, no, I have to, this is what, and you get into the music, you've not, that is an entirely different ball game. Because if I go there, in that music thing, you get it? Because this is my field. Okay, if I go there, it's an entire, because I will, like,
We have about 10 minutes.
demystify certain thoughts. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for the master class.
Yeah. Because, a lot of people, the other thing is a lot of people are following somebody else's passion. They're following other people's purpose. I mean, they are following maybe their parents, dreams. They don't even know what their own is. And they're just going through life like that, living. And as we round up, I want you to quickly touch on our unique passion. I mean, what is the impact of us following our unique passion here on earth? And you can round it up with scriptures if you want to, because we're both people of faith, so we'll always talk about the Bible. Because see, I've seen a lot of people leave. They just leave. You ask them, what is your purpose? What's that? I don't know. I'm just doing this, and that's it. Why do I need to discover my purpose?
If you don't discover your purpose, simply put, if you don't discover your purpose, you would not live a fulfilled and happy life. Simply put, let us not even go too far or even speak any very big English. If you don't discover your purpose, you would not live a fulfilled and happy life. Do you understand? You will not. And when you don't, we should understand this. I keep saying this. Who we are, what we've been created for, is not just for us. Okay? We have been sown into, okay? We have been called into a oneness with it's a community. So it's a chain. When you take out one ring from a chain, it's no longer a chain. It's no longer a chain. So you need to understand that every ring in a chain has a unique place they're playing. So you need to be in your place so that the next man can be in his or her place.
Wow.
You need to be. Because if you're not, then the other person cannot. It's not like to say you're gonna, like, okay, that person is living their life off of you. No. but there is a connection, because that connection is probably like there's a path you followed, there's a turn you've had to take that person needed to hear, that person needed to see that to help them align. And then
Wow.
if you do not take that turn or that path, that person will veer off course.
Wow. So it's not about you. It's not
It's
just
not
about
just
you.
about you. If it was just
Wow.
about me, if it was just about you and I, Jola, then he would not have endured the cross. If it was about him, like, but you understand that that singular act was for mankind. That singular act. So he had to die for us to live. Okay? So if he didn't die, we will not live. So
Wow.
understand that certain times you have to go through certain things so that you will make the next man live. And most times that thing is created in pain. It's created in so much. But sometimes we focus so much on the pain, we focus so much on the discomfort, not understanding that therein lies the solution.
Wow.
Therein lies the wisdom that the next man needs. Therein
Wow.
lies the solution, the wisdom that the next man needs.
This is really, really awesome. We're supposed to be here for 45 minutes, and it's 45 minutes already. I don't know where all the time went to. But we will continue at the master class, I must say. We will continue at the master class. So, I mean, what should they look forward to at the master class? Okay, so people that want to register, what should they look forward to at that master class?
Well, look forward to rediscovering you. Look forward to opening up your heart, because the thing about it is you have to be ready to let go to become. You have to be ready to let go to become. If you're not ready to let go, then I promise you, you're not ready to start. You're not ready to move forward. You have to let go to become. Take it from me. You have to let go to become. I
Wow.
had points in times where, like, excuse me, I've been living an amazingly comfortable and beautiful life in Nigeria, doing everything I wanted to do. Okay,
Yeah.
but it got to a point where I had points where I did not even have $1 to my name, but I was still willing to keep going. Everything that I knew, everything that I was, had to go. I had to let go of it, and understood that, look, okay, this grain needs to fall into the ground. This grain needs to die to be able to blossom, to be able to come forth again.
Wow.
Looking forward to seeing you guys at the masterclass.
Wow.
Please go register if you haven't registered. Okay, go to Jola's bio. The link is there. Click on it. It's on the 17th of April. Okay. I'm waiting to connect with you guys until days.
Now
um,
we're just, I mean, let's do this. We're just going to do something now, and this is for those who register and pay within the next 24 hours. This, I'm going to give you a code. Okay, the code is, I want you to write the code down, is JB005. JB005. So use that code, and I'm going to give you a 25% discount. You're going to get a 25% discount if you register and pay within the next 24 hours. So, yeah, thanks. The code is pinned there. So go to my,
JB005.
say that again.
I'm sending to them JB005. Go
Yeah,
there.
yeah, go there and put that code in. You get a 25% discount. You need to go to my page. Can you put my handle and the code? Can you pin that?
Okay, hold on.
Pin my handle and my code. So link is in my bio. The link to
Link is in
register
her
is
bio right here, people. Okay.
is in your bio as well.
No, yeah. So Jola, type your handle here. Let me pin it.
Okay. So the master class is on the 17th of August, and it's going to be virtual. So that is my handle.
There
Okay.
you go.
So the link is in my handle. Go there, register, and you get a 25% discount if you register and pay within the next 24 hours. So all the information is there.
All
Right
right,
then. So we're
guys.
going to wrap
Let
this
me
up. Anyone else before we go?
let me put this real quick there before you
Joy,
go, so that they can have it. Let me put it real quick before
okay,
you go.
glad that you've learned something. Thank you to everyone that's joined tonight.
Um,
April,
man,
April, April, BY Lamy TV. It's April, 17th
J.
of April. What time is it? It starts at 10 a.m. All the information is there. Once you click on the link, it will give you all the information. All the
Yes,
information
people.
is there. Okay, including the
Yep.
course and everything. It's all there on that link. So just go
17th
to
of
my bio,
April,
click
people.
on the link. You have all the information. Everything you need is there.
The link is,
Uh,
look at her link. This is her handle right here, and then the discount code is right beside it. Okay. Okay, Jola-Grace underscore Bell Moments. Okay, and the moments is with a double S. Okay.
yes.
All right, and then the discount code is JB005. Go to her bio and click there and register. I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys, okay? Because, hey, our life is to make sure we impact and create,
Mm.
all right, a community.
It's going to be awesome, and there's going to be a lot more stories. I know I was
Oh,
cutting it because the time was so short, and you're going to also have the opportunity to ask him questions and all of that, because it's really going to be up close and personal. So go and register, and we'll see you on the 17th of April, and that's Activate Your Passion Masterclass. Join me again tomorrow for another wonderful session. Thank
all
you,
right,
Joseph.
people. Bye-bye.
All right then, bye.